Okay, there is a former writer for Vibe magazine. I think his name is Cleo Hudori Coker. We'll put up a tweet that he posts, but basically the gist of everything is he was talking about the Kendrick and Drake beef and how it's starting to get real personal and ugly, and talked about how he was in the thick of it in the 90s, working at Vibe when the whole Death Row and Bad Boy stuff was going on. And he basically said, if you guys aren't old enough to know, Wolf, Jake, Poochie, etc., then you don't really know what some of this rap beef is capable of. Did you see that? And do you have any thoughts on his opinions about that?
Yeah, yeah, you know, he was the person that agitated with some of his writings back in the day. A lot of the beef. I always told y'all that the beef was done mainly by the magazines and the radio stations, the program directors. Uh, they were the ones that was promoting it and kept the beef going. It was really just labels that was going at each other and not East Coast, West Coast, which y'all see on magazine articles all the time, the East versus the West and stuff like that, when it was really just labels against each other. But he's right, though. He's right. I It's getting a little personal. I think y'all know I like those are two two of my favorite artists currently. You know, meaning Drake and Kendrick. So it's hard for me to choose a side. I honestly believe Drake was fed some bad, not Drake. Kendrick was fed some bad information about Drake. Y'all go and research the Pusha T part, and y'all see that Drake is capable of that, because Pusha T exposed that about Drake before. I'm one that would believe that Drake wouldn't have did that again or got caught like that a second time, especially with his post, "What Baby," you know. So this getting deep. I really think Kendrick was giving some bad information on this one. I'm not gonna call Kendrick a liar or making stuff up. I'm not gonna do that. But their camps are close. There is people that used to work for TDE that's cool with Drake. So that's possible that some of this information was leaked, if it finds to be true. But my take would be that he was giving some bad information. But yeah, generally the rules of late been we leave the families out of it. Well, Kendrick had that sitting waiting, right? 2 hours after Drake dropped his, he releasing it. Is that checkers or is that checkmate? We'll see. But John, you the music head here. Tell us what you think about the two songs and the responses and the clapbacks and all of that. I would love to hear your opinion. And I know we don't like doing this over here on Bomb First, especially because it's not really our business, but hey, it's a hot topic. And y'all be like, why don't y'all get in the 2024s and stop talking about the 90s? So here's our version of our 2024 shit. And then we'll be right back at our 90s shit tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's tough because you could tell Kendrick had like three ready,
Yeah.
and so he did his response to Drake. Drake replied, and then like you said, 20 minutes, 25 minutes later, he dropped another one, and then I believe he dropped even another one. So the only thing I don't like, and it's it's tough because I think it happens on both sides. I don't like when allegations are just thrown out there with no merit.
Correct. Yeah.
It's
I
kind of
think it
like
gave
what I
bad
talked
information.
about.
I want to call it
Yeah,
bad information.
yeah, and it's kind of like what I personally feel about how Suge just
Yeah.
throws
Yeah.
makes up things and throws them out there. So with Drake, Kendrick is claiming that he's got a daughter that he hasn't addressed, and that he's got
He has been caught for doing that before, though.
he has. And they're saying that he's a weirdo and a pervert, and he's got pedophiles in his camp. Which, hey, if he does, then it's good that he calls it out. But there should be some proof. And then on the other side, Drake is saying Kendrick beat up his fiance, and that one of his kids might be one of his friends and not even his. So there's a lot of stuff, allegations going on. But I don't know. The music's good. I like hearing the responses back and forth. As far as the creativity goes, I don't know who's going to win. I don't think anybody's going to win per se. I don't think Drake can end Kendrick's career, and I don't think Kendrick could end Drake's career.
By no means.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they touching, they crossing barriers. They crossing Tupac, hit 'em up barriers. So we'll see. But I don't think it's going to end like Tupac and Biggie situation did. I really don't. Really hope not, because I don't think either one of those two are built like that. But my boy TDE Entertainment, he can make the call if he want to. And then also on Drake's side, they can make a call and ship some niggas in and run back to Canada as well, because money can buy anything. So it's gonna be interesting. But I don't think they're gonna let it play out that way. They'll be hugging and kissing by September. They'll be doing a big old tour with the Three Kings, right? That what started it? the Three Kings of rap. Yeah.